Okay, I just got back from riding my motorcycle and I really quickly wanted to talk about something. I just rode it for half an hour. It's December, it's cold, but it is a dry day today. And I also needed to fill up my tank because in winter, when you're not riding it a lot and you know that you will keep it in the garage for a couple of months, you kind of want to fill it up to the brim so there is no air inside, and also put some gasoline stabilizer in it so the tank doesn't. So everywhere where there is air, there is a potential for rust building up, so you want to fill it up. But that's besides the point. That's not what I wanted to talk about. I was just riding outside for half an hour. It is very cold, as I said, December, but I'm so happy now. It's one of my favorite activities, no matter how miserable it might seem. And the topic that I really want to talk about today is that you should find something that makes you happy, that you enjoy, no matter what dangers or trade-offs there are. For example, this is an extremely good example, which is why I wanted to talk about it, is motorcycling could and is being regarded as one of the most dangerous hobbies or things to do on the road. There, you are exposing yourself to a lot of dangers, especially in winter. It's not only that it is cold, so your limbs could kind of be not as smooth, so your reaction time with braking and stuff like that isn't the best. So you shouldn't ride for hours in the cold. Then the rubber on your wheels isn't as performative as in the summer, so slipping, braking is a hazard. Other people are just not used seeing motorcyclists in the winter, so there is even more the danger that people don't see you. So it is a very risky hobby. But also it is something that brings me a lot of joy. Then retro gaming. Many people, I'm over 40, many people would say oh, why is a grown-up man playing video games? Or martial arts. I love martial arts. Many people would consider it something, I'm a peaceful person, I don't want to fight. But everyone who does martial arts knows as soon as you know how to fight, you don't want to fight, right? Or people, just don't see a point in martial arts because it's dangerous. When you're sparring, you get hurt. I damaged my retina while sparring. I actually got bumped against a brick wall when I was sparring, and I cut open my head. So there is a lot of dangers doing that as well. But all of those examples that I just mentioned, riding motorcycle, playing video games, doing martial arts, all of those bring me so much joy. I'm happy right now. I was riding for only half an hour. As I said, I was freezing. Right now I'm sweating. I already know I started to sweat because I have 3 jackets on. So one Gore-Tex windbreaker, one heated jacket, and then a motorcycle jacket. I have long johns on and then isolated motorcycle pants. So even with that, it was cold. Still, it was so enjoyable being on a motorcycle, having the speed really directly. For those of you who never ridden a motorcycle, riding a motorcycle, people would kind of say, you're just driving fast, right? I couldn't do that in the car. But you don't feel the wind. You don't feel the rumbling of the engine. You don't feel that ever so present knowledge of it being dangerous. I'm not a daredevil by any means, but it is something that I notice. I am on, for the lack of a better description, on edge. I'm always kind of being very aware of my surroundings. It gets me hyper-focused. When you're leaning a motorcycle, it feels like flying. It's a very exciting hobby and a very exciting way to get from one point to another. Also playing games. It takes me away from whatever I have to do. It brings me joy. Martial arts, yes, I get hit in the face. Yes, I get low kicks and stuff like that. It hurts. But every time I do it, every time I'm finished, I feel so good. And that's the whole point of this video. No matter what people are saying about the hobby, that you'll enjoy, no matter how potentially dangerous it might be. I'm not saying that you should put yourself in danger, but I'm just saying evaluate the pros and cons of something. If it brings you joy, if it brings you a smile onto your face in times, again, I don't like watching news at the moment or for a while now, but yesterday I watched some news and it was so depressing. It is important to inform yourself about what's going on, don't get me wrong, but everything that's going on is not easy. Economy isn't easy. As I've been previously mentioned a lot, I have legal battles with a client that's not paying me, stuff like that. It's really hard for all of us. So if you have something that brings you joy, evaluate if the joy that it brings you, is it more important than people looking at you and saying, oh, why are you playing games? Is it more important, or is it even better than not getting a hit in the face? Or if people say, oh, motorcycling, it's such a wasteful, expensive hobby that isn't probably good for the environment or is dangerous and stuff like that. And that is all true. But if you get a smile onto your face and if it makes you happy, I'm not saying something like go outside and, I don't know, do something dangerous or something illegal. That's not the point. That's obviously not the point. It's just about finding a hobby and really not caring about what other people say. I think I really, when someone in the comment section said something along the lines, why is a grown man playing video games on his retro gaming device? And I'm just answering, yeah, because it's fun. And I know I can deal with that, but I do know that some people that are not even as old as I am would be like, I don't want to play on a Game Boy. That's not age appropriate, despite them knowing, oh, it would bring them so much joy. And the point of this video is, if it brings you joy, as long as it's not illegal and as long as it doesn't bring you total harm, then do it. Don't care about what other people have to say. Don't get too worried about if it's age appropriate or if it's reasonable. Again, getting punched in the face is probably not reasonable. But it's fun, for me at least. It's fun. It brings me joy. Or people would say, running on a treadmill. That's stupid. But if it brings you joy, because at the same time you can listen to an audiobook or watch a movie on Netflix whilst being on a treadmill, why not? Do it. If it brings you joy, just do it. So yeah, I just wanted to quickly talk about this because I just finished riding my motorcycle and I think it is a very important topic, especially nowadays. All right, let me know in the comment section below, what are your hobbies that potentially some people are questioning you about and saying something maybe potentially along the lines of, why the hell are you doing that? What are your favorite hobbies that bring a smile to your face, regardless of the optics from outside? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you want to see yesterday's video, check it out up here. YouTube thinks that you like the video down here. Don't forget to subscribe. That way we see each other in the next video tomorrow. Thank you very much.